Learning a language sounds hard, right? Like something only geniuses, toddlers, or people with too much free time can do. But here's the truth, it's actually way easier than you think. In fact, if you've ever memorized a Wi-Fi password with more than 12 characters, congratulations, you already have the brainpower to learn Spanish. Most people think language learning is this complicated, mystical process that requires textbooks, teachers, and a deep emotional connection with Duolingo's owl. But honestly, most of us just open a language app, learn how to say hello, thank you, and where's the bathroom? Then quit for 3 years. And then one day, we wake up and say, alright, this time I'm serious. Spoiler, you won't be. Step 1, Motivation check. See, the first problem is motivation. If your reason for learning French is because it sounds romantic, I promise you'll quit faster than the Eiffel Tower lights turn off. You need a reason that actually connects to you. Maybe your friends speak Spanish and you want to finally know what they're saying when they laugh. Maybe you want to work abroad. Or maybe, like most people, you just want to flex a little in front of strangers. Hey, that's okay, we all need a little ego fuel sometimes. Step 2, pick the right language. Now, when it comes to choosing a language, people love to overcomplicate it. They'll say stuff like, I've decided to learn Mandarin because it'll open more opportunities. Bro, you can't even open your emails. Calm down. Start easy. Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, these are your best bets. They're like the friendly neighbors of the language world. And you'll find tons of free content online. If you start with Japanese, Korean, or Arabic right away, that's like deciding to climb Mount Everest when you've never walked upstairs before. Step 3, forget perfection. Next, stop trying to be perfect. You're not gonna sound native in the first week. You're gonna mispronounce things. You're gonna mix words. And that's okay, even native speakers mess up sometimes. Do you think English speakers say whom correctly? No. We just gave up on grammar a long time ago and decided who works fine. Step 4, the beginner phase. Alright, here's where people get stuck, the beginner phase. They spend hours watching YouTube videos about the best way to learn a language, but never actually start. If that's you, congrats, you're learning about learning, not the language itself. All you really need is a good beginner textbook or course that gives you structured practice. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just something that makes you read, write, and repeat basic words until your brain stops screaming. If you do this for 1 month, seriously, just 1 month, you'll know more than 90% of the people who've been learning for 2 years. Step 5, listening practice. Now that you've got some basics down, it's time to train your ears. Because language isn't just words, it's sound. Rhythm. Vibes. You need to hear it over and over again. Start watching YouTube videos, TV shows, or podcasts in that language. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Your brain is a sneaky little thing, it starts picking up patterns without you even realizing it. At first it'll sound like gibberish. Then one day you'll catch a word. Then a phrase. And before you know it, you're understanding half the conversation and feeling like a genius. Pro tip, use subtitles in that language, not English. Because if you're just reading English subtitles, you're basically watching a documentary about people who speak another language. Step 6, speaking practice. Okay, so now comes the scariest part, speaking. This is where most people freeze. They're like, what if I sound stupid? Buddy, you already sound stupid in your native language sometimes. It's fine, start small. Talk to yourself out loud. Describe your day. Repeat sentences from YouTube. Record yourself speaking even if it feels awkward. You'll cringe when you hear your voice, but that's normal. That cringe is just your brain leveling up. And if you ever forget how to say something, fill it with English. I go, supermercado, to buy tomatoes. Boom. Perfect bilingual chaos. Step 7, real-world use. Eventually, you'll have to talk to real people. Yes, actual humans. This part's optional, but highly recommended. Find someone online to chat with, or join a language exchange group. If you're shy, you can even use AI tools now to practice speaking. They don't judge, they don't get bored, and they definitely don't laugh when you accidentally say, "I'm a banana," instead of "I'm happy." Step 8. Make it fun. The secret to staying consistent? Make it fun. If learning feels like school, your brain will revolt. Watch funny videos, listen to songs, play games, or read memes in your target language. Anything that makes you want to come back to it every day. Think of it like the gym. If you do something you hate, you'll quit. But if you dance around to Spanish music for 10 minutes a day, you're technically studying. Step 9. Don't compare. Never compare your progress with others. Some people learn faster because they have more time. Some just pretend to be fluent on Instagram. Remember, language learning isn't a race. It's more like slowly turning your brain into a multilingual soup. And soups take time. Step 10. The long game. Here's the best part: the more you do it, the easier it gets. The first 30 days are the hardest. But once you hit that rhythm, you'll start thinking in your new language without even trying. You'll watch a video and suddenly realize, wait, I understood that entire sentence. That moment feels magical. And it's the moment you realize you're not learning anymore. You're living the language. So yeah, learning a language isn't about having talent. It's about showing up every day and making it part of your life. You don't need a teacher. You don't need to move abroad. You just need curiosity, and maybe a few embarrassing mispronunciations along the way. Because here's the thing: every fluent person you admire once sounded like an idiot too. They just didn't stop. So pick a language, start today, and keep going. Even if all you can say right now is "Hola, me llamo tired." You'll get there. And when you do, you'll realize learning a language was never hard. You just needed to stop overthinking it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe.